Hello everyone, I welcome you all to our channel Let's Learn Automation, and in this session we are going to see the another object oriented concept or principle, encapsulation. So for that, first of all I will create a new package, and here I will create one program or class. So this is our class. So first of all, let's try to understand what the encapsulation means. So here, encapsulation, so it means like wrapping of data member and method into a single unit. Like we can say that data member and member method. So or also we can say that mem, also we can say that whenever we are combining the variable plus method, that is also called as a encapsulation. But in this case what happened, we are protecting the data from the outside world, so that's why we keep the data member as a private and the method will be public. So the main purpose of encapsulation is like we are going to protect the most important thing in our program, that is what the data member or the variable or value we can say that, and we are going to access all those things by using method. So this is the simple definition of encapsulation. Like it is the mechanism where we can wrap the data member or combine the data member and member method in a single unit, that is called as encapsulation. So both the thing are available in the class, so that's why encapsulation is also called as a class. So class is example of encapsulation where we are putting our data member as a private and member method as a public. So why we are using the encapsulation? Because we need to protect our data. So for example, whenever we are going to any shopkeeper and we ask for any items like we can say that any soap or anything or pen, so we can't access that pen or soap directly. We can access that pen or soap through shopkeeper will take from the rack and then it will deliver to us. So that is what the we can't access anything in the shop, so we need to take the help of shopkeeper or shopkeeper will provide that thing to us. So that is the one of the example. Even in a bank, whenever we try to access our account, we cannot directly access the account by any bank account. We need to take the help of uh, the bank employee to access the account, to know the balance or whatever, if we are need to deposit the money or whatever the thing. So that is what the encapsulation. So it meant to say that we cannot directly access the bank account from in bank. Even in a shop we cannot access the items. So that is what encapsulation. So that's why data member are private and member method are public. So public means member method, we can say that a shopkeeper or a bank employee. So it is public, we can access, we can request them to access anything. So and these things are the private. Now let's try to understand how we can implement this encapsulation in a program. So as I said previously that data member should be private. So we will create one data like private double and salary. So salary is the data member which we kept as a private. Then now as we are here, we can see the salary is private. So what we need to do, we need to access this particular thing. So to access the private thing, we cannot access directly. In a class we can access, but outside the class we can't access. So what we'll do, we will not directly access the salary by using the variable name, but we'll access the salary or the private member or the data member through member method, and that will be public. So here I will create one method, public void set salary. So this is the method by which we can set the salary, and here I will use double, same one, double salary. Now here I will assign this to this. So whatever the thing we will pass, uh, sorry, it is opposite. So cell A, salary equals to cell. Now it is okay. So whatever the value we are going to pass to this method, this value will assign to salary, and now and after that the value of this variable will be changed, or it get initialized. Then so this is the method which is going to use for setting up the salary value. But if we need to get this value, then we can get like public void get salary, and here we can access, or not like that, return salary. So this should be double. Okay, now this is the method which is going to set the salary, and this is the method which is going to uh, get the salary, or we are going to access the salary by using this method. So now I will create the object first of all. So x is the reference variable, then new, this is the our object, and now x dot, first of all we need to set the salary. If I try to use or execute the get salary, let's see what happens. Okay, this is returning, so I need to print this. So I will use in a CSO statement, and let's execute now. So here I'm getting the 0 because we haven't initialized, we haven't set the salary. We are directly trying to get the salary. This is not possible because until we are not setting any value of variable, then we cannot get that value. So this is the wrong thing, so I will comment it. And first of all I will set the salary by using the object x dot set salary, and here I will use like 30,000.34. This is the salary set. Then in a CSO statement, again I will call the get salary method, and now if I execute, then I'm getting the salary. So in this way we can set the value of variable which is private, and also we can access the value of variable. Here we are not accessing the variable directly because the variable is, we can say that, private, and we are not accessing. So we can directly access as it is present in the same class, but the next option, or in encapsulation, we are trying to access the variable by using the method. So variable is private and method are public. So this is what the encapsulation, where we are wrapping the data member, that is the salary, and member method into a single unit, that is called as a class, even the encapsulation. So in this way we can done this thing. Now for example, if I take another example, so here we'll take use another approach, program 2. So in a first program, what we have seen, that there is only one variable, that is private double salary. So we can easily uh, use the method to set the value of variable and even to get the value of variable. But if there are multiple variable, or 7, 8, 9, 10 variable, then definitely every time we need the double amount of method to get the, sorry, to set the value and to get the value. So for example, here we have the only one variable. So here we have only single variable. It required two method, and if we have 10 variable, then definitely it will require 20 method. So it will be difficult to create all those things. So that's why we can use another approach. So it is also called as a getter and setter. It is also called as a getter and setter. Means what? We are using one method to set the value, and we are using another method to get the value. So this is also called as a getter and setter. So now what we have done here, we have a single variable, and for that variable we use or we created the two method, two public method, set salary and get salary. In the same way, if we have the 10 amount of 10 variable, then the method will be 20. So it will be difficult to create all those 20 method and time consuming too. So we have another option. So here we'll try to learn that option. So for example, this is our program, and now uh, I have the value, like let's take the value of program for the employee. So integer, so I will use first of all private integer employee ID, then private string name, then again private double salary, and then private character grade P, we can say. So these are the four private variable are available. Now if I need to use the same approach like this, so in this case I need to create the total 8 method, 4 method to set the value and 4 method to get the value. So this will what time consuming, but in Eclipse we have one option. So as first of all, what we need to do, we need to declare the number of variable which we are going to use in a program, and after that there is one source menu. Okay, just click on source, then go to select generate getter and setter, and here now we have the option like for which particular variable we need the getter and setter method. So for now I am going to select all, so I select all and just click on generate. So after clicking on generate, where is one variable? Okay, let's now again we'll do the same thing, source, then generate getter and setter, select all and generate. Yes. So now this is get emp id, set emp id, get name, set name, then get salary, set salary, get grade pay and set grade pay. So in this way we get all the variable, or we can say that all the method, not variable. So what we have done, first of all, we just declare the four private variable, and based on that we automatically get the set and get method. So here we will get the get employee, set employee, and here we'll get the get name, set name, then again get salary and set salary, then here get grade pay and set grade pay. Now the difference is that here I use the two different variable, and here they use the, or the automatic method use the same name of variable like employee id, emp id, then name, then grade pay and grade pay. So if I want to use the same one here, so what can I do? I can use the salary over here. Okay, and here too. But the problem is what, if I try to execute this, then I'm getting 0.0 because this is accessing the local variable itself, or a local variable is assigned to local variable. So to uh, get the proper thing, what we need to do, we need to use this approach. So for example, this approach means I just need to use this dot like this, and if I execute now, I'm getting the proper value. So that is the only difference we have. So let's concentrate on this. So for four different variable, we are getting the 8 method, 4 get method and 4 set method. So now, first of all, I will call the set method and then get method. So first of all, I will create one object. So here x is the object, x dot, first of all we'll set all the values, set employee id, so 101, then x dot set name Harry, then x dot set salary, so like 70,000.56, then x dot set grade pay, so here I will use A. So all the values are set, and now we'll try to print those values. So as all the get method are of return type, so we need to use this method in a system.out.println line by which we'll get the output. So here I will call x dot get employee id, then x dot get name, then x dot get salary, then x dot get grade pay. So in this way, if I try to execute this, so I will get the 101 Harry, but it is not good looking. So here I will just modify and we'll say like employee ID equals to plus, then here I will use name of employee, then say salary of employee, and finally pay grade of employee. Now let's run it. So in this way we are getting the all the values. So what we have done, we are trying to use the encapsulation here. So basically there are private variable or private data member and public method, and we are trying to access all this private member by using the public method, but which we have previously tried to access this variable directly, but in this case we are trying to access all those things by using the method. So that is what called as encapsulation, and uh, we can directly create the getter and setter method depending upon the number of variable we have. So we can create the getter and setter method for all the variable or some kind of variable. For that we just need to go to source, then generate getter and setter, but now it's already contained, so it's giving the message like this. So let's take one more variable, integer a for example, and now if I click on source, generate getter and setter, and here I'm getting the option of one variable, and if I click on generate, then it will generate the method. So in this way we can save our time, and we can create the automatic setter and getter method by using this option. So this is all about the encapsulation. Thank you.